Welcome alongside once again on another production of high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Regional semifinal action for you this evening as the PORTA-A Central Blue Jays take on the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. Alongside John Hull and Justin Poor, I'm Charlie Hull, and this is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, where you can watch all the action live this postseason from the comfort of your home or when you're on the go. PORTA-A Central at 24-6 on the season, 16-10 for Quincy Notre Dame. Should be a fun matchup. We'll talk about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Re-elect Mayor Gary Mendenhall, a vision for a stronger Pittsfield. Under Mayor Gary Mendenhall's leadership, Pittsfield has thrived, growing stronger, safer, and more vibrant each day. With a focus on community, progress, and collaboration, Mayor Mendenhall has worked tirelessly to improve our city's infrastructure, support local businesses, and invest in our future. But there's still more to be done. Why vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall? Proven leadership. Mayor Mendenhall has a track record of delivering results for Pittsfield. He's navigated challenges with determination, always putting our city first. Commitment to community. Gary's leadership is grounded in listening to the people of Pittsfield. He believes that progress comes when we work together, and he's always been an advocate for every neighborhood. A vision for the future, with bold ideas for sustainable growth, better public services, and fiscally sound policies, Mayor Mendenhall's plan for Pittsfield's future is one we can all believe in. This election is about continuing the momentum and making sure Pittsfield remains a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Let's keep the progress going. Vote for experience. Vote for leadership. Vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall. This ad paid for by Gary Mendenhall for mayor.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, it's like a low halo.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Quincy Notre Dame Raiders and the PORTA-A Central Blue Jays for you tonight. Blue Jays 24-6 on the season. Had a really good start to the year, only having one loss in their first 10 games as they fell 55-47 to Liberty. Second loss of the season didn't come until they played Williamsville on the 28th of December and lost that game 57-37. They'd like a little opportunity for some revenge there. Also lost to Tremont in the Williamsville tournament 57-47. When the calendar turned to January, 4 wins in a row for this squad before losing to Calhoun at the Winchester tournament 66-56. Then reeled off another 9-game winning streak that was snapped by a 67-63 loss to Pleasant Plains and a 52-43 loss to Williamsville. However, they've rebounded nicely to end the season on a 2-game winning streak, defeating Auburn 57-55 at a quality win and an 85-53 win over Stanford Olympia to finish their regular season. For Quincy Notre Dame, a 16-10 record under first-year head coach Greg Altmix. Not first year in his career, but first year at Quincy Notre Dame. They started the season with a 5-game winning streak. That was snapped on December 14th with a loss to Hannibal by 3 and then followed up with a loss to Palmyra, Missouri by 6. Rebounded with a win over Camp Point Central before falling to crosstown rival Quincy High School by 30 points. Then it's been kind of back and forth, up and down. Lost to a A highly ranked Pecatonica squad, 80-57, beat Chicago North Lawndale 57-40, lost in a 2-point contest to Sacred Heart Griffin, defeated Pittsfield by 29 points, fell to Tolona Unity by 3, a good win over Normal U High, a big loss to Simeon in the Quincy shootout, 66-33. Then they got into some conference action, beat Beardstown, Illini West by 13, and Monroe City, Missouri by 9, fell to Jefferson City, Helias, and Mexico, Missouri by double digits in both games. 3-1 down the stretch, wins over Minden Unity and Liberty in a 71-29 runaway. Fell to West Hancock, who's got a good squad this year, 65-57. Finished up with a good win over Keokuk, Iowa, 64-62. So both teams have been tested throughout this season. And don't let the 16-10 record for Quincy Notre Dame fool you in this one. They play a good schedule, and although they might not have quite as many horses as they've had from time to time, still a pretty good squad and a good coach in Greg Altmix. PORTA-A Central also a good squad, good three-guard tandem with Marr, McClure, and Carrick, and the two big guys underneath, good bench players. A lot of guys that just understand and execute their role for PORTA-A Central, and it's led them to some good success this season. Let's step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as both teams prepare for this regional semifinal. Stay with us on Central Illinois Sports.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time homebuyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Blue Jays of PORTA-A Central and the Raiders of Quincy Notre Dame High School matching up in this regional semifinal. The winner will play Williamsville, who came away with a win over Illini West, but not in runaway fashion like it looked like it might be early. I think this one has the opportunity to be tight throughout the night as well. So sit back, get your popcorn and your favorite beverage ready. Get ready for some good high school basketball action. We talk about the three guards for this PORTA-A Central squad, John, and while none of them very big in stature, all three very quick, handle the ball well, and very unselfish with it. They're really a headache for their opponents.
Yeah, all three capable of shooting the basketball from the three-point arc also. I think McClure is definitely their first option for that three, but all three are capable of making those three-pointers, and on any given night can put in at least 10.
And underneath, Hoke and Hoagland have really grown throughout the year. You get some good play off the bench. They don't go extremely deep, but they're not afraid to rotate 8 or 9 guys in there and keep some fresh legs. And Stephen Price has done a really, really good job stepping into this PORTA-A program and helping it really flourish. A 24-6 record for them with the schedule in the Sangamo Conference is no joke.
Yeah, you talked about all of their losses, I believe, are other than Liberty to teams that are still playing today. So, a pretty good schedule for them.
This Quincy Notre Dame team, we talked about their schedule being pretty solid as well, and a team that, although they have 5 seniors, they really don't see a lot of action out of the senior group. It's a very junior-laden team. They really like that junior class along with some of the youngsters that are coming up here in a hurry.
Yeah, QND, a team with a first-year head coach, almost as Greg Altmix has been around for quite some while in the area, but first year at Quincy Notre Dame, and he has been looking for the group that's going to be the best, and he right now is looking at their best being juniors and a freshman.
Yeah, you're going to see Togarepi in there, John, and you got a chance to see him even before he donned a Raider jersey as he played in the junior high state championship action last year for Quincy St. Peter, I believe they are in basketball.
Correct, yeah, and he was a very good player then, and he has definitely grown a little bit more. Looks like he's gotten a little stronger as a freshman, and he was getting some minutes earlier on in the year, but not starting, and Coach Altmix with the start tonight.
They'll be looking to get some big minutes out of him in his first regional contest. Both of these teams got a bye in the quarterfinals, so opening postseason with this semifinal here tonight. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more coverage next on Central Illinois Sports.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
High quality, low price. High quality, low price. Yeah, put our private brands against any name brand. Right now, all of our private brands are on sale. Here are a few of the favorite deals. For men's and women's, we got 25% off Noble work pants. We got $5 off all of our best dang work tees. Our up and coming thread grit jeans are under $30, and you can take 20% off all Noble socks and Muds boots. And all this is on sale, including our new Black Diamond shelving. You get $50 off this piece. Heavy duty wipes are under $10, plus 25% off all Black Diamond tools. Plus, if you're looking for a new chair, this is $25. And where else are you going to find a 30-ounce tumbler for under $8?
Just about time to take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. Farm and Home Supply, from snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs and much, much more in between. It's your local Farm and Home Supply. Nobody has it. If I like Farm and Home Supply, learn more at farmandhomesupply.com to find the location nearest you. All right, let's meet the visiting team first of all, the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. Greg Alt makes their head coach, 16-10 on the season. They'll start at a guard. He's a 6'2 junior. That's Chase Allensworth. At a second guard, a 6' junior, Bo Eftink. And at the third guard, he's a 6'4 junior, Jackson Canoy. At a forward, he's a 6'5 junior, Robbie Reed. And the fifth starter, playing guard, the 6'1 freshman, TJ Togarepi. Togarepi, Reed, Eftink, Canoyer, and Allensworth for Quincy Notre Dame. The Raiders will be the visiting team on the scoreboard tonight, wearing the navy blue uniforms with the gold numbers and white trim here this evening. Junior heavy starting lineup for Quincy Notre Dame, and they'd like to see this team take a step and get into a regional championship game and see what they can do against Williamsville, who outed them a season ago. Their opponent tonight, the PORTA-A Central Blue Jays, Stephen Price is their head coach, 24-6 on the season, and they'll start the following. At a guard, a 5'9 senior, that's Griffin McClure. At a second guard, the 5'10 senior, Drew Marr. And the third guard, the 5'10 junior, Jet Carrick. At a forward, he is a 6'3 junior, that's Levi Hoagland. And at the other forward, the 6'4 junior, Clayton Hoke. Hoke, Hoagland, Carrick, Marr, and McClure for the Blue Jays, who are in the home white uniforms tonight with the blue numbers and checkerboard accents. Thanks to Farm and Home Supply again for being our starting lineup sponsor here on Central Illinois Sports. Again, alongside John Hall and Justin Poor, I'm Charlie Hull. Certainly glad you've chosen to spend some of your Wednesday night here with us. We'll have championship action from both the Pittsfield and Griggsville Perry regionals coming up for you on Friday night as well. Ready for action here. Hoke will jump in the center circle against Allensworth for Quincy Notre Dame. And Eisfelter, our head official, steps into the center circle, and the tip is up and controlled by the Blue Jays. PORTA on the attack for the first time in this regional semifinal. Pass comes down low to Hoke. Got free off the screen. Shot put up, counted and one. As Hoke will go to the free throw line, trying for the old-fashioned three-point play. Good start for the Blue Jays.
That fell against Jackson Canoyer, his first team first against QND. And Hoke to the free throw line, shooting one. His PORTA Blue Jays lead 2-0.
QND, as you see on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay, a little better job needed communicating on those screens off the ball as Hoke makes the free throw and makes it 3-0 Blue Jays. Togarepi finds a wide open Robbie Reed on the left side. He explodes to the rim. Shot no good, but fouled. And PORTA wasn't really set up too quickly on the defensive side either. They foul him, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Hoagland's first, team first, and against the PORTA Blue Jays, Reed to the free throw line, shooting two. 3-0, the score. PORTA with the lead, 7:41 to go in the first quarter of play. Reed's first bounces around and falls through. He's got a point. Good
student section here for the PORTA Blue Jays side of things. There's some young people down on the other end for QND as well.
Seconds up and off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for.
Allensworth can't get the putback. Rebound put back up and good by Canoyer. And the Raiders attack the glass and tie the game up at 3 points apiece on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. McClure with it, guarded by the freshman Togarepi. Out to Carrick. Undersized are PORTA's guards. They're quick, though. That's kind of where they get their advantage. Here's Carrick out front. Bounce pass down low to Hoagland. A little drop step on a score, and pretty easy baskets by the big men the first two times down the court for the PORTA AC Blue Jays. They take the 5-3 lead. with 7:03 to play in the opening period. Togarepi on the dribble now for the Raiders. Goes to Eftink on the left side. Back to Togarepi out front as he looks to shape up the offense for the Raiders. To Reed, looking down low, going to work. Allensworth muscles his way up. Shot no good. Rebound fought for, and Marr has it for PORTA-A Central. Blue Jays turn the Raiders away on that defensive stop. McClure out front. Reverses the dribble, hands it off to Carrick. With Togarepi playing the good defense on him. Close to 5 here. Now Carrick tries to turn the corner. Shot no good, but fouled. I think it was the help side man and Robbie Reed who's going to be called for this one, but let's wait and see.
Going to say fouled on the floor. Foul going to go against Togarepi, his first, team second. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Porta.
Looked like good defense, but the referee said might have got him with the body there. Inbounds pass comes to Hoke. They'll get it out between the circles to Carrick. Man-to-man defense by the Raiders here with 6:19 to play in the first. Carrick on the dribble drive, uses that quick first step, gets to the rim and scores with the left hand to make it 7-3 Blue Jays. Togarepi quick with it into the front court. Out top to Reed. Now to Conoyer. Hands it off to Eftink. He's picked up the bounce. Back out Conoyer, tries to feed the paint, and a foul underneath as the Blue Jays collapsed on the post player, but somebody had a hold of his arm.
McClure's first, team second. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Q&D, trailing 7-3.
Inbounds pass to Eftink out top, and they'll say that's too much from Carrick. And this game called much tighter here in the opening quarter than we saw in the last contest.
Carrick's first, team third. Yeah, we only saw 5 fouls, I believe, in the first half of that last game.
Yeah, not many. Kind of like it that way, actually.
Postseason especially.
Allensworth with it on the dribble. Gets downhill, little two-step to the rim and in for 2. Allensworth with his first bucket and makes it 7-5. Carrick quick into the front court for the Blue Jays. Sets up the half-court attack for Stephen Price's team. To McClure, drives and kicks to Hoke on the baseline. Back out to Hoagland, that is McClure, whose shot is no good. Hoke has the rebound, now it's stripped loose, a tie-up, and it'll head the way of the Raiders. Look at the bodies on the floor, you can tell it's postseason basketball. Everybody wants this one.
Going to call that a turnover and no rebound.
I'd call it a rebound and a turnover, as Hoke definitely had the board and then took the ball down to his waist, which allowed the ball to get stripped and eventually resulted in a turnover. 5:26 to play in the opening quarter, a 7-5 lead for Porta, but Q&D's on the attack. Togarepi with it on the left wing. Feeds the post to Allensworth. Bob of the key. Good look. Conoyer, 3 no good. Rebound comes out to Hoke. Here come the Blue Jays the other way. Marr comes out to play the point. Over to Hoagland. He's kind of a stretch 5 for this team. He'll drive in, spin move up and in. Good move, good balance by Hoagland. He's got his second basket of the ball game and it makes it a 4-point lead again for Porta-A. Allensworth going to try to play a little bully ball against Marr to the window and in for 2.
He's got 4.
Bigger at most positions is Q&D, especially the guards, and you could see some of that post offense from the guards tonight from the Raiders. Carrick out top, they're going to dare him to shoot it. He'll fire away, shot no good. Good battle for the board, and Conoyer secures it for Quincy Notre Dame. He's off to the races into the front court. Slipped and has it stolen away. Here comes Carrick quickly into the front court. He shoves off of Togarepi. Here's Hoagland on a 3, no good. But as the man went flying by in Conoyer, he got him on the arm, and 3 shots coming up for Levi Hoagland.
Foul going to go against Conoyer, his second, team third. Hoagland to the free throw line, shooting his first 3 free throws of the evening. He's got 4 points. His Porta Blue Jays lead 9-7 over the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. 4:18 to go in the first quarter play. Hoagland's first is up and good. He's got 2 to go.
Raiders with some substitutions, but not yet, because there's 3 shots going to be shot here. They're going to get the subs back out. Those guys antsy, but Carter Miller, the 6'4 senior, also Connor Young, a senior, looking to check into the game. But not until this free throw.
Seconds up and good for Hoagland. He's got 6 now.
Now the door opens and they can come in. Alex Dance, the 5'11 senior, also in for the Raiders.
Ties that biggest lead of the night at 4. And make it 5 now as Hoagland makes them all. He's got 7.
12-7 Blue Jays on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. 4:14 to play in the opening quarter. Allensworth finds Young into the front court. Now to Dance. There's been a lot of pretty talented athletes come through this Q&D program with that last name. Here's Allensworth now. They're going to call him for
an offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Drew Marr draws the charge.
Allensworth's first team, 4th, second turnover against Quincy Notre Dame. Ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for PORTA-A.
They might be small, but they are crafty, are these guards for Porta. And they know that their size is not an advantage, so sometimes you have to show off the acting skills as Marr now fouled in the backcourt, it appears.
Young's first, team 5th, and we'll head to the other end and shoot free throws. Marr looking for his first points tonight. His team leads 12. Yeah, I was going to say that is the 5th. His team leads 12-7, 3:57 to go.
Should be the bonus, so we'll see 2 shots here for the Blue Jays, as John told you. 3:57 to play in the first. 12-7 is the PORTA-A lead, and we're just barely halfway through the first quarter. You could see some free throws shot both ways here. They're calling it a little tight tonight.
Marr shooting 2. What are we talking about here?
Get the fouls right on the board. They do.
Yeah, they're good now.
Ready to roll.
5. Oh, they just put one on the wrong side. That's what happened. It's 5-3.
Yep.
Not 4-4.
They just want to double check, make sure they have it right. They are, and Marr to shoot 2.
And Drew Marr dribbles the basketball, eyes the bucket, up with the first. It's good. He'll get another.
Marr, a talented 3-sport athlete for the PORTA-A Blue Jays. Played a little wide receiver on the football side of things. Played a little baseball in the spring. He's been pretty darn good on the hard court as well.
Marr makes them both. He's got 2, and the lead for Porta is 7.
Biggest of the contest with 3:53 to play in the first as Dance has the basketball, works it out to Miller. Miller on the dribble drive, left-hand runner-up, and good. Good explosion toward the basket for the senior to make it 14-9. Carter Miller's first bucket of the night. If you're a senior for Quincy Notre Dame and you're not in the starting lineup, you might come out with a little extra fire in your belly, knowing this one could be your final one if you can't come away with the higher score at the end of the night. I think that's kind of what Greg Altmix was looking for, those seniors to come out and give them some good minutes, and they do here as a steal now stolen away by Allensworth. He is an underclassman. They'll get the ball into the front court down to Dance. Dance will put it on the deck, cross the way, up and in for 2 to Robbie Reed.
He's got 3.
Good find by Dance, good patience under there to make it a 3-point game now. 3:05 left in the first quarter. Raiders have cut it down to a 3-point advantage. Porta on the offensive attack now as McClure brings it to Hoke from the 12-foot range, no good, and the rebound pulled in here by Dance. On the left wing, that's to Young. Out top for a 3, trying to tie it up, no good from Robbie Reed, and the rebound quickly into the front court. McClure coast to coast, off the window, and in for 2 with a little emphasis on that one from McClure on his first basket of the ball game. 5-point lead for the Blue Jays, and that's that quickness we talked about with PORTA-A Central. All 3, Marr, Carrick, and McClure can really motor. Reed has it on the wing, goes out to Dance for a 3 with the defender in his face, no good. There's Carrick with the board. Pushes the pace into the front court. Bounces to Marr, attacks, reverse layup, no good. Rebound secured here by Miller. He'll push it to Reed into the front court. He'll go inside, a little contact shot, good, and a chance for the and 1 on the transition play by the Raiders. And a tough shot and a tough finish for Robbie Reed. Did they call an offensive foul?
Wow, they did. I did not see that at all. That's going to be the 3rd turnover against Illini West. Take the points away from Reed, and wow. I did not see that at all. That's going to be Reed's first foul. Team greater than 5.
Tough one for the Raiders. 1:58 to play in the first, 16-11.
I mean, I thought it was a 50-50 play, but I didn't see it called right away and just assumed it was a
block.
block.
Fell a little early there, which kind of made Reed lose his balance. Referees were right there, though. They know more about it than you and I do. That doesn't take much. Here's a drive in, shot up, no good. McClure fouled, and some of the QND fans not happy about the call.
That's all going to go against Connor Young. That's his second, team greater than 5. McClure to the free throw line for his first 2 free throws of the day. He's got 2 points, and his Porta Blue Jays lead 16-11, 1:40 to go in the first quarter play. First is up and good for McClure. Give him 3.
Here comes John Dahm into the game for the first time, the 6-foot senior for Quincy Notre Dame. We also see Gavin Dolman, another junior. He's 6'2". Deep into the bench for Greg Almix.
Second one up and also good for McClure, and his team is 8 for 8 from the free throw line.
QND looking for the mix that can score the basketball right now and experiencing a little early foul trouble. Well, they've got 5 guys on the floor right now who have no fouls. As Eptink has it deep in the corner. Looks down low, ball tips someone away. Marr on the run into the front court. Doesn't have numbers, and he'll pull it out to McClure. Reverses to Marr in the corner now. 1:15 to play in the first. Marr will set up the half-court attack. Crosses over, drives, kick. McClure, 3, good look. Can't get it to go. There's Marr on the offensive glass. Out to Carrick. Kicks to the wing. Here's Carter for the 3. It's an air ball by Drew Carter, and the rebound run down by Dolman.
His first.
He'll push it ahead with less than a minute to play in the first. Dance with the basketball for the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders, trailing by 7 here. On the left side, Dom. He'll drive in. The lady's going to have to get new soles on her shoes. She didn't put stomping her feet like that. Here's a block shot and a rebound for Carter. Blue Jays with it, 33 seconds to play in the first, makes it 18-11. Don't adjust your screen, it's just shaking because there's a small stampede every time the Raiders have something not going their way right now.
It's just an earthquake, lady, it's fine.
Ooh, be careful with the roof and the earthquake. Here's a handoff to Marr. 15 seconds to play in the first. Blue Jays trying to hold for a final shot. They'll also get the ball to start the second. Ooh, might have been an illegal screen. Marr to McClure out near the volleyball line. Drives, now a little two-step runner, no good. Rebound pulled down by Dance. He'll hold it as the buzzer sounds, and we head to quarter number 2 where the PORTA-A Blue Jays lead Quincy Notre Dame 18-11.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
After a quarter of action, it's PORTA-A Central 18, Quincy Notre Dame 11, Blue Jays the 7-point lead and the basketball to start the second quarter.
PORTA-A shoots 5 of 12 from the floor, 42%, 0 of 3 from 3, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. QND 5 of 11 from the floor, 45%, 0 of 3 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Blue Jays have Carter, McClure, Carrick, Hoagland, and Marr to start the second quarter. Looks like we're back to the original starters for Quincy Notre Dame, except sub in Connor Young. Out top with it is McClure to Carrick. Now Carter, really good ball movement by the Blue Jays. They'll work it down low. Nice post denial there by Reed on the breakout into the front court. Runner up and good by Allensworth.
He's got 6.
18-13 as the Raiders strike first in the second quarter. Marr with the basketball, drives in, bad pass, somehow comes right back to him. He puts it up, can't get it to fall. Allensworth with another board. He's been aggressive on the rebounding side. To Togarepi into the front court. Cross-court pass finds Miller. He'll back his way in and get it to go. Back-to-back baskets by the Raiders have got it down to a 3-point lead. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard with 7:09 to play in the half. Long pass to Hoagland. Leaves it to Carter. Out to McClure. Good look. 3 short. Rebound Allensworth. 2-on-2 into the front court. He'll attack the smaller man, and Marr goes right at him. Little bully ball again from Allensworth and a timeout for Porta. 6-0 run to start the quarter for Quincy Notre Dame. They've cut it to a 1-point lead, 6:54 to play in the half.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
6:54 to play in the half. Timeout taken by Porta-A Central as they've given up 6 in a row here to Quincy Notre Dame to start the second quarter. Blue Jays will have the basketball length of the court to go. Adams Fiber, our timeout sponsor on Central Illinois Sports, for the fastest internet around that doesn't buffer. No matter what life throws at you, it's Adams Fiber. Follow the fiber.net. Marr in the backcourt. Gotta hurry here. Gets it across to McClure. Carrick on the right side for a 3. No good. Blue Jays can't get him to fall from the perimeter right now, and Togarepi with a rebound. He then maybe carried the ball. Gets it to Reed on the left side. Bounce pass down low to Young. Shot blocked out of there. And the rebound down to Chet Carrick. One of the coolest names in the land. Carrick, a little Euro step shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Carrick drives. Held. Wrestled away from.
Foul.
And stolen away. Allensworth into the front court. He'll attack, and there's an offensive foul as he gives the forearm shiver to Drew Marr.
That foul is going to be Allensworth's second, team first of the quarter. 5th turnover against Quincy Notre Dame, and Q&D are very stompy people. I never knew that.
Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. It's a good beat. You could write a song to that one. 6:07 to play in the first half. 18-17. Blue Jays the lead and the basketball. Down low, Hoagland blocked at the rim by Miller, but a foul going to be whistled here. He really got up on that one, did Carter. Miller, the referee, saw it as a foul.
Miller's first, team second, and to the free throw line, shooting a couple is Levi Hoagland. He's 3 for 3 from there. He's got 7. His Porta Blue Jays lead 18-17. First one's up and no good. He'll get another try here. 6:01 to go in the second quarter of play.
Looks like maybe got him on the follow through of the block there a little bit. Kind of bumped him in the head, possibly.
Second one's good for Hoagland. He's got 8.
19-17, 6 minutes to play in the half. Eftink has checked back into the game, as has Jackson Canoyer for Quincy Notre Dame. Eftink with it on the wing, works it down low to Canoyer, looking for Reed across the lane to Togarepi. He'll put it on the deck, drive inside, a little windmill, right hand up and good, and a tie ball game. And 19 points apiece as TJ Togarepi's got his first bucket of the ball game.
First tie since tied at 3.
That's what I meant to say. Hoke with it down low. Turnaround shot over the smaller defender. Shot won't go. Canoyer has the board. Raiders looking for the lead on this trip with 5:20 to play in the half. Trailed 18-11 after one quarter, so a good start to this second period for Quincy Notre Dame. Canoyer with it on the baseline. Tough turnaround, no good. Reed tried the tap in, no good. Rebound batted around and out to Togarepi. He'll drive the lane. Kick to Eftink. Top of the key, 3 up and good. Alex Dance. And Q&D has the lead, 22-19, with 4:50 to play in the half. Marr with it into the front court for the Blue Jays. They've seen a 7-point lead turn into a 3-point deficit in a hurry here to start the second quarter. Hoagland with the basketball, backs his way in, had it knocked loose. Ball batted around, stolen away. Dance with the takeaway. He'll push the ball into the front court. That's to Canoyer. Puts it on the deck, drives the baseline, kicks it out. That's to Reed, turns down the 3. Dance to Eftink, right side, 3 ball, no good. And Marr has the rebound for Porta. Blue Jays need a bucket here. They have no field goals to start the second quarter, as now McClure gets to the window, and he'll change that with the right-hand runner.
McClure with 6.
22-21 with 4 minutes to play in the first half. Here's Dance, and they're going to say he's bumped and fouled by Hoagland as he's knocked from his feet.
That'll be Hoagland's second, team first of the quarter. It'll be ball out of bounds to Quincy Notre Dame underneath the basket. This kind of looked like he maybe kind of got out of control there.
Here's Barrett Morse into the game for the first time for the Blue Jays, the 6-foot senior. On the other side, we see Miller return. Togarepi sits down. Also back into the contest is Allensworth for QND. Dance to inbound. Looking here, close to 5, and it is 5. Turnover on the Raiders is their 6th. Quickly, Togarepi is back in, as is Robbie Reed. They replace Conoyer. And who else is sitting down? Allensworth. The guys with
Allensworth's got 2 fouls, as does Conoyer.
Yep.
Allensworth also has 8 points.
It is the first half, though. So you don't want him to pick up that 3rd foul if you're Greg Altmix. Morse with it on the wing. Looks out top to Hoke. Backdoor Marr. Too far underneath to get a shot off there. Clears it out to Carrick. To McClure, top of the key. Left alone 4-3. No good. Blue Jays, John, is not shooting it well from the perimeter. And the rebound wrestled away by Carter Miller. He'll work it to Dance into the front court. Raiders look to attack. Togarepi, right side 3-ball. No good on the air ball. And Carrick with the rebound.
His 4th.
Bounce pass into the front court. A little too quick that time for Porta. And it'll be out of bounds, headed back the other direction for Quincy Notre Dame.
Porta's 6th turnover of the evening so far.
Young, Allensworth, and Conoyer back into the contest for the Raiders. On this offensive attack, 3:14 to play in the first half in a 22-21 contest. Connor Young on the bounce. Out to Conoyer, looking for Allensworth. Conoyer gets a touch out top, lobs into Allensworth. He's got the clean catch and now gets the and one opportunity with a left-hand finish.
Allensworth with 10. Foul going to go against Barrett Morse, his first, team 2nd. And Jace Allensworth to the free throw line, looking to extend his team's 3-point lead, 24-21. QND with the lead over PORTA-A. 2:59 to go in the first half of play. Into the game comes Gavin Dolman sitting down as Jackson Conoyer with his 2 fouls. Into the game on the made free throw would be TJ Togarepi, if Allensworth could make it here. His shot is up and good. He's got 11. And he'll sit down again.
Yep, takes a chair with those 2 fouls as Togarepi back into the mix. 2:59 to play in the half. QND's a 4-point lead. Their biggest of the contest on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Marr in the backcourt brings it across the center line on the bounce pass to McClure. Guarded hard by Eptink. Ball lost for a moment. Caught on the sideline and a timeout for Stephen Price. We'll pause as well. 2:45 left in the half of the Adams Fiber timeout. It's Quincy Notre Dame 25, PORTA-A 21.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
2:45 to play in the half. 25-21 advantage for Quincy Notre Dame as Stephen Price called his 2nd timeout of the night of the Adams Network timeout. Ball to bounce to PORTA-A Central on the sideline here. Marr with the basketball, looking for McClure. Ball right through his hands and into the hands of Togarepi, who then, I don't know that he ever really controlled it. We're not going to call that a turnover on either team. The ball just stays with Porta.
Togarepi had the clean steal, just never could control it.
2:38 to play in the half. Back the way of the Blue Jays with the basketball here. And foul down low, knocked loose, and another turnover into the front court. Togarepi with it to the rim. Left-hand shot no good. They'll say he was bumped as the defender flew by, and TJ Togarepi will shoot a pair.
That foul going to go against McClure. That's his second, team third against PORTA-A of the quarter. Togarepi to the free throw line shooting a couple. He's got 2 points on a made basket earlier in the game. 25-21, the score. QND with the lead. First one is up and no good.
Saw Williamsville in their win tonight earlier. Really good from the free throw line, and they needed it down the stretch.
He will get another try here. His second is going to bounce around and fall through, give him 3. And the QND lead is 5, their biggest.
2:20 to play in the half. Blue Jays have only scored 3 points in the second quarter. As Carrick has it down low, got the man off of his feet. Might have been fouled, they'll call, and a turnover here. Into the front court, Connor Young on the run out. Spin move, window up and in for 2. Connor Young with a strong take to the hoop.
His first 2.
Huge second quarter for the Raiders. They've outscored Porta 17-3. Good adjustments made by the Raider coaching staff after the first quarter. I'm not sure who made the suggestions, but we know it wasn't Jonas Petty. Here's a drive in by Marr, and he'll be fouled on the way. And are they going to say underneath or 2 shots? They're going to say underneath.
Wow. Foul going to be the first against Eftink, team third.
Here's a drive in now by McClure as he gets by the defender and puts it in for 2.
He's got 8.
Makes it 28-23. Much needed basket for the Porta Blue Jays with just 90 seconds to play in this first half. Young on the right side finds Togarepi. The freshman back out to Young. Eftink on the left wing has used the dribble, finds Togarepi. Looking down low, ball knocked away. Run down here by Carter Miller, and he gets called for an offensive foul. What's that, the third or fourth charge already taken by the Blue Jays? They've seen something in game film that they've been really well prepared for here.
Miller second, team fourth, 7th turnover against Quincy Notre Dame. Ball out of bounds, length of court to go for PORTA-A. And they're going to get a sub in. Coming in is John Dom. Sitting down is Eftink.
No full court pressure by the Raiders with 1:12 left in the half. Carrick to inbound. He'll throw it out to Carter. Marr will get the basketball and walk it up with just over a minute to play in the second quarter. Blue Jays down by 5, trying to cut it closer here before the break. As Marr has it, nobody guarding him, drives in, little scoop shot, right hand runner, no good. And the rebound down to Dolman.
His second.
He'll bring it into the front court himself to Young. Now Togarepi and Greg Altmix wants the Adams Network timeout. 46.2 seconds to play in the half. 28-23. Quincy Notre Dame on top. Back after this. .2 seconds to play in the half. 28-23 the advantage for Quincy Notre Dame. Raiders call the Adams Fiber timeout. Follow the fiber.net. See all the great offerings from our friends at Adams Fiber and Adams Experts.
Raiders must have put the offense in as they've got 5 new players out there now than what they had before.
Robbie Reed with it. He'll hand it off to Dance. 30 seconds to play. Will they just try to hold for a single shot here? This postseason and the next will be the last ones without the shot clock in the state of Illinois. They are hooked up here at Village Gym. Could have turned them on. And if they had been, this possession wouldn't be able to happen quite like this, but you'd have gotten it pretty close. I think there was only 35.2 or something. Here's down low, a pass underneath, wide open to Robbie Reed, who puts it up and in for 2. Makes it 30-23. Now ball stolen away. Allensworth, they would not count it. It didn't fall anyway. And we head to halftime in a little Jess Motors halftime show where the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders lead the PORTA-A Blue Jays at the break, 30-23.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. The President's Day sales event is happening now at Little Jess, and now is the best time to save all the Benjamins. Take 10% off our entire selection of new Go Anywhere Do Anything Jeep Wranglers and get savings over $6,000. Save $12,500 when you take advantage of 20% off our new Jeep Gladiator Rubicons. Get a new 25 Jeep Compass 4-wheel drive for just $27,900 and save up to $12,000 on a new Ram during Truck Month at Little Jess. You can get a new heavy-duty Ram for as low as $44,500. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickhout Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickhout Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. At the halftime break, a 30-23 lead for the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders on top of the PORTA-A Blue Jays. And John has a look at your halftime stats.
In the first half of play, Porta turned the ball over 8 times, QND 7 times. QND is led by as many as 7, as has Porta. There has been 1 lead change. We were tied at 3-19. Fouling situation, QND definitely in more foul trouble than Porta-AC is. Jace Allensworth with 2 fouls. Carter Miller with 2 fouls, Connor Young with 2 fouls, Jackson Canoyer with 2 fouls, single fouls on Robbie Reed and Bo Eftink in the first half. For the Raiders, Porta-AC has 2 fouls on Levi Hoagland, 2 fouls on Griffin McClure, and then single fouls on Barrett Morse and Jet Carrick in the first half.
30-23, the Raiders with a big second quarter as they were down 18-11 after one, John. And what does that make that, a 19-5 quarter? Just a huge run by Quincy Notre Dame, and they have the 7-point lead at the break. John will have a look at the rest of your halftime stats on the Little Jess Motors halftime show next on Central Illinois Sports.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
High quality, low price. High quality, low price. Yeah, put our private brands against any name brand, and right now all of our private brands are on sale. Here are a few of the favorite deals. For men's and women's, we got 25% off Noble work pants. We got $5 off all of our best dang work tees. Our up and coming thread grit jeans are under $30, and you can take 20% off all Noble socks and Muds boots. And all this is on sale, including our new Black Diamond shelving. You get $50 off this piece. Heavy duty wipes are under $10, plus 25% off all Black Diamond tools. Plus, if you're looking for a new chair, this is $25. And where else are you going to find the 30-ounce tumbler for under $8?
Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, 3231 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them across from Quincy High School.
PORTA-A Blue Jays in the first half shoot 7 of 21 from the floor, 33%, 0 of 6 from 3, 9 of 10 from the free throw line for 90%. They were led in scoring by 8 points from Griffin McClure, 8 points from Levi Hoagland, 3 points for Clayton Hoke, 2 points for Jet Carrick and Drew Marr to get to their 23. Q&D shot 13 of 24 from the floor, 54%, 1 of 6 from 3, 17%, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 60%. Led in scoring by 11 points from Jace Allensworth, and then 5 points from Robbie Reed, 4 points from Carter Miller, 2 points for Connor Young, 3 points for Alex Dance on a made three-pointer, 2 for Jackson Knoyer also, and 3 points for TJ Togarepi on a basket and a free throw.
It is a 30-23 lead for the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. On top of the PORTA-A Central Blue Jays at the halftime break. We get set for second half action next on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Re-elect Mayor Gary Mendenhall, a vision for a stronger Pittsfield. Under Mayor Gary Mendenhall's leadership, Pittsfield has thrived, growing stronger, safer, and more vibrant each day. With a focus on community, progress, and collaboration, Mayor Mendenhall has worked tirelessly to improve our city's infrastructure, support local businesses, and invest in our future. But there's still more to be done. Why vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall? Proven leadership. Mayor Mendenhall has a track record of delivering results for Pittsfield. He's navigated challenges with determination, always putting our city first. Commitment to community. Gary's leadership is grounded in listening to the people of Pittsfield. He believes that progress comes when we work together, and he's always been an advocate for every neighborhood. A vision for the future, with bold ideas for sustainable growth, better public services, and fiscally sound policies, Mayor Mendenhall's plan for Pittsfield's future is one we can all believe in. This election is about continuing the momentum and making sure Pittsfield remains a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Let's keep the progress going. Vote for experience. Vote for leadership. Vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall. This ad paid for by Gary Mendenhall for mayor.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, it's like a hello.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Ready to start second half action. Quincy Notre Dame with the 30-23 lead over PORTA-A Central. Raiders will have the basketball as well to start this second half. After a big second quarter, See what adjustments Porta-A was able to make to slow down this Raiders output on the scoring side. Togerepi out there along with Reed, Conoyer, Allensworth, and Eftink to start the period for the Raiders. Togerepi to Eftink on the right side. Man-to-man for both squads primarily this evening. Allensworth out to Togerepi. Pass down low, knocked away by Hoagland, stolen away by Carrick. Turnover on the Raiders.
The 8th.
Blue Jays with the basketball. Carrick, McClure, Marr, Hoke, and Hoagland to start the second half. Backdoor pass was kicked, but not called, and they'll run it down and play on as Carrick has the basketball. On the left side to Marr, sets up for a 3S. Drew Marr with the triple.
He's got 5.
Makes it 30-26 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
First made 3 of the night for Porta-A, and they really depend on that in their offense.
Yeah, they did not shoot it well at all in the first half. What did you say, they were 0 of what?
They were 0 of 6 before that.
That's 0%. 1 of 7, not a great percentage, but better than 0. I'm no mathematist, but I could tell you that. Togerepi with the basketball out top. Calls out the play for the Raiders. For the back door, now Reed picks it up, gets it to Togerepi, over to Eftink. Eftink will step back now on the right side, Togerepi. Not great ball movement right now for Q&D. There's a backdoor pass that's tipped, and ball loose, comes free on the right side. 3-point shot, Conoyer no good. Rebound down to Hoke for the Blue Jays.
His 3rd.
Marr will walk it up. 6:18 to play in the 3rd. Porta-A trailing by 4. McClure with it near the sideline. Works off of the screen. Tries the drive, cut off there to Carrick, left side for a 3. No good off the back iron. And Togerepi secures the rebound. He's quick into the front court to Eftink. Throws it back out on the perimeter to Reed. Now Allensworth turns and faces. They've done a good job of isolating Allensworth on the smaller defender, but Porta's done a good job several times tonight of taking a charge against a couple of these Raider men trying to back him down. Get the ball down to Conoyer with a pretty finish to the left hand, up and in for 2.
He's got 4.
Makes it 32-26. 5:30 to play in this 3rd period on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Marr with the basketball in the front court. Into the corner to Carrick. Hoke to Hoagland. Excuse me, that's McClure. Now it's to Marr. On the right side, it goes to Carrick. Hoagland gets a touch on the perimeter. Trying to get free out there as Togerepi goes flying. Here's a jump shot up, no good. And Allensworth secures the board for Q&D. Pushes it to Eftink into the front court. Runner up right hand, good. Through some contact there as well. And the lead for Q&D is out to 8.
Eftink's first 2.
Hoke finds the cutter in Marr. He'll attack, little up and under left hand finish at the window.
Marr with 7.
34-28. Togerepi. Now Allensworth gets a touch out top. He'll try the drive. Kick to Togerepi. Turns down the 3, drives in. No look pass. Ball knocked loose and traveling or a timeout. Timeout going to be called for Quincy Notre Dame. 4:34 to play in the 3rd. 34-28 the lead for the Raiders on this Adams Fiber. Timeout.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
Following the Adams Fiber timeout and a Skittles break for John. 4:34 to play in the 3rd. It'll be Q&D basketball underneath their own hoop. All Skittles taste the same, of course. That's a consensus, I believe, here on Central Illinois Sports.
They do not. It's a lie.
And John, of course, a bad judge of the truth. Inbounds pass comes into Allensworth to Togerepi. Out top to Reed. Togerepi on the right side. He'll leave it out to Eftink. Neither team has subbed so far in this 3rd quarter as Conoyer drives in. Shot up no good. Foul, though, by Hoagland. And a big foul here for Porta-A Central.
Hoagland's 3rd, team first of the 3rd quarter. sends Robbie Reed to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2. He's got 5 points. 34-28 the score. QND with the lead over PORTA-A. 4:19 to go. First one up and no good for Reed. He'll get another try here.
Here comes Drew Carter into the game for Porter. They get a little smaller as Hoagland goes to the bench with that third foul with 4:19 to play in the third quarter.
Get a little smaller, and they're already outsized even with Hoagland on the floor. Second one up and good for Reed. He's got 6.
35-28 Raiders. Carrick into the front court. Has picked it up. Needs somebody to break free. Hook, the man to get open there. He'll drive in and was hooked.
On the floor.
He'll say by Knoyer.
It'll be Knoyer's third. Team first of the quarter. Knoyer was unhappy with the call, and he probably wanted to be careful. So he kind of slammed his hand on the ball that time. And
I thought he was hooked. I don't think he fouled there. I think he hooked the offensive man hooked him. What are you supposed to do there? Here's McClure on a drive. He's blocked at the rim. Hoke with the rebound, though. Kicks it on the wing to Carrick. Past the defender. Drives in. Leans back. Doesn't go. Rebound. Marr batted it around. Then it's run down by Miller for QND. To Togarepi into the front court. He slides on the slick floor here. On the right side, F-Tink to Togarepi. Miller looking with the size advantage, gets the ball in the paint. Drives in, left hand runner up, no good. Rebound put back, won't fall. Rebound out of bounds off of Hoke. It'll stay with Quincy and Notre Dame.
Togarepi sits down as Alex Dance comes back in.
3:31 to play in the third. Inbounds to Allensworth, well-designed play, shot up, offensive foul called here.
Allensworth's third, team second, 9th turnover against Quincy Notre Dame. Ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for PORTA-A. And yeah, they've definitely seen that they go in there hard, and if you can get somebody set, you can get the call.
McClure is shaken up after taking this charge, as you see on the Northwestern Mutual replay. Looks like he hit the tailbone there. QND picking up the pressure on this inbounds play. Turnover for the Raiders gives Porter the opportunity to cut into this 7-point lead with 3:19 to play in the third quarter. Bad pass, now stolen away here.
9th turnover on PORTA-A.
Into the front court, ball down to Reed. Shovels it out to Dance, left side three, boom, it goes.
Dance with the second three of the night. He's got 6, makes it a 10-point lead, their biggest of the night for QND.
Carrick quickly the other way, runs over the man, and the offensive fouls called on both ends now.
Carrick second, team second, 10th turnover on Porta, second turnover in a row on them.
Stephen Price says, Jet, slow down. Sort of what happens when a plane lands, right? Jet, slow down.
And hopefully not turn upside down.
Well, yeah, always good to land right side up. 2:50 to play in the third here. Raiders trying to build on this double-digit lead. Nice find down low. Shot up good for Robbie Reed. He'll get an and one.
Robbie Reed with 8 points. He'll be shooting one. Biggest lead is 12 now for Quincy Notre Dame.
And we get a timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout. 2:46 to play in the third. It's Raiders 40, Porta 28.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board.
2:46 to play in the third. Timeout was taken by the PORTA-A Blue Jays. They're down to 2 timeouts remaining for this contest, but they've got to turn some things around in a hurry here if they're going to have a chance to win this game. They find themselves down by a dozen, and Robbie Reed looking to add to it with this free throw for Quincy Notre Dame, but make sure everybody has their shirts tucked in first.
It's very important. It's unsafe to be untucked shirts. Reed's free throw is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Hoke, his fifth.
McClure into the front court, finds Hoke. Looking for Marr. On the right side, McClure, 3, no good. Rebound down to Hoke. He'll put the turnaround shot back up. Can't get it to roll through. And the rebound down to Connor Miller for Q&D. Raiders with the basketball, 2:20 to play in the third. They have dominated since the first quarter. Dom feeds the post to Reed. Out front to Dance. Now Miller trying to post up against the smaller man. He gets the catch down there, bangs around. Help side man came by and hit him on the arm, and a foul against the Blue Jays.
Wait and see. We're talking an awful lot here.
Now a technical going to be called as well.
I think they're both going to be on Pettit.
Yep.
Pettit's going to pick up his first and second fouls. It'll be the third and fourth fouls of the fourth and fifth fouls of the quarter. And sends Alex Dance to the free throw line shooting free throws. He'll just be shooting the technical free throws. He's got 6 points on the day. 40-28 to score, 2:04 to go in the third.
Looks over and says, Coach, you want me shooting these, right? Just want to make sure.
Dance's first is up and good. He's got 7. Makes it 41-28.
Well, 5th team foul, though, right?
It was the 5th team foul.
On the technical or the original foul?
On the technical. Second one is up and no good.
It should be ball out of bounds.
Yeah, so ball out of bounds to Q&D now.
They're going to... I would think this should...
Well,
I would have thought it would go underneath because that's when the foul was committed. I mean, at the half-court line, I guess it doesn't really matter, but
yeah,
if I know Greg Alt makes, he'd like to have it underneath.
Because he has plays that he scores on every single time, no matter where he is.
Raiders a 13-point lead, though, looking to build on it here as Connor Young has the dribble. Looking for Miller on the back door, ball stolen away by Hoagland.
10th turnover on Q&D.
They just flipped a switch when the second quarter started, and they have dominated here. Here's Hoagland on the drive. Leans back, can't get it to go, but fouled. And he'll shoot 2. Things are getting a little chippy out there.
I believe it'll be Miller's foul. It will. Miller's third, team third. And sends Hoagland to the free throw line shooting a couple. He is 4 for 5 from the free throw line. He's got 8 points on the day. His first is up and good. Give him 9. Makes it 41-29 now, Q&D with the lead. 1:41 to go in the third. He's got one more here. Second is up and short for Hoagland. Rebound comes down to Allensworth, his 5th.
Into the front court quickly, Miller with it. He'll attack down low, get all the way to the window and put it in for 2.
He's got 6. Q&D has been able to do that pretty much all night after into the second quarter on.
14-point lead for the Raiders with 1:20 to play in the third. Here's Hoagland for a 3. It's no good. The 3-point shooting woes continue for PORTA-A Central.
1 for 10 now.
Allensworth kicks to the right side. Dance, 3, no good. Rebound batted around and pulled in by McClure. He'll bring it quickly into the front court. Doesn't have numbers. Throws it out on the wing to Marr. Marr attacks the paint. Turnaround shot on the fadeaway off the back iron won't fall. Carter Miller another rebound for the Raiders with less than a minute to play in the third. Here's a ball tipped. Marr and McClure both go after it. They head into the bleachers, but it'll be ball out of bounds, last touched by the Blue Jays. Quincy Notre Dame will have the basketball.
They were saved by former coach Scott Douglas over there.
He won a game or 2 in his day as the Raiders head coach.
I think he might have won a state title or 2.
I don't remember that. Here's a drive in. Shot up is good by F-Tank. Carrick twisted an ankle, so they stop playing. He'll come out of the game as Carter comes back into the game.
F-Tank with 4 now.
45.9 seconds left in the third. And it'll be Blue Jays basketball length of the court to go. QND does a little subbing here in the last 45.9 seconds of this third period.
QND's got a lot of fouls to manage right now. They've got to make sure they got the guys they want out there.
Yeah, but they got a 16-point lead. I mean, that might be an issue if it was a 7-point game.
Well, that's true.
Or a 5-point game, but a 16-point lead, a little easier to manage. You feel a lot better about it, especially when you've only given up 11 points since the end of the first quarter, and you've scored 34. Here's a ball stolen away and then thrown right back away. A turnover for a turnover. Hoagland attacks down low. Leaves it for Carter, and he throws it out of bounds. Carter just tried all he could to grab that one. It was well beyond his reach, though, and a turnover for the Blue Jays. We'll give it to QND with 12.5 seconds to play in the third.
Porta's 12th turnover, QND with 11 now.
A chance for the Raiders to try to beat a buzzer here. Allensworth with it, off of the screen. To Canoyer. Puts it on the deck, drives in to the rim, up and in for two. Canoyer with the bucket to beat the buzzer, and Quincy, Notre Dame, trying to run away with this one. After three quarters, it's the Raiders 47, the Blue Jays 29. Fourth quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Always good when you hear boot, scoot, boogie, John, but these Blue Jays, the PORTA-A Central, better be boot, scoot, and boogieing in a hurry because they find themselves down 18. This is normally the part of the broadcast where John tells you about the team shooting percentages.
Sorry about that. After three quarters, PORTA-AC is shooting 9 of 31 from the floor, 29%, 1 of 10 from 3, 10 of 12 from the free throw line. QND 20 of 35, 57%, 2 of 9 from 3, 5 of 10 from the free throw line.
Sorry to wake you.
I was looking to see if that was going to be a turnover or not. I was unsure if the ball was tipped.
Here's a ball nearly turned over. Carrick runs it down, drives in, gets to the window, and puts it up with the left hand and in for 2. Jet Carrick with a bucket.
He's got 4.
To make it 47-31. You're going to have to string together several stops in a row for Porta and be pretty efficient on the offensive end as they just let that lead grow and grow and grow in that third quarter. Aptink with the basketball. Has the ball knocked loose. Who touched it last? Porta. And it'll stay with the Raiders on the baseline. 7:17 to play.
The gym was abnormally quiet for a moment there.
Canoyer now goes around the man, gets to the rim, and in for 2. Jackson Canoyer with a nice take.
He's got 8.
He beat the buzzer to end the third as well. So he has the last 2 baskets for the Raiders, and their lead is back to 18 with 7 minutes left. McClure with it on the right wing. Works on the dribble and is bumped and fouled by Allensworth.
That'll be Allensworth's 4th, team first of the fourth quarter. And it'll be ball out of bounds. Togarepi back in the game. Allensworth sits down. Allensworth still leading them with 11 points, but he has not played much of this second half.
Kind of a tough luck foul, too.
Yeah.
Here's McClure on a pull-up shot from the free throw line, partially blocked. Rebound will go out of bounds, and
they're going to say off of Hoagland.
I'm not really sure. No, they're going to say it's Porta basketball.
Oh, why did he point that way then?
I don't know. I thought the same thing. Maybe he was pointing at who it was off of. Inbounds pass to Hoagland, misses it off the back iron. And the rebound to Knoyer. He wants to push it into the front court and is fouled as he makes his way to the other end.
That foul is going to go against Drew Marr. That's his first, team first of the fourth quarter. And we're going to say ball out of bounds underneath the basket, evidently.
Now listen, this is one of those moments you don't have to leave, but I just want to let you know that also on Central Illinois Sports, Brown County and Griggsville Perry are tied at 37 with 4:49 to play in the fourth quarter of that game. Not that you don't need to stay here and watch this one. You can. Maybe throw one on the TV, throw one on your phone, watch them both. Or if you don't care about the game, stay with us. As Q&D looking to have an opportunity to try to seek some revenge against Williamsville, who John honestly just absolutely demolished the Raiders a year ago in the regional.
That'll be McClure's third foul, team second of the fourth quarter. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Q&D.
Bounce pass comes to Young, gets it down low to Reed. Foul on the way up, and he'll shoot two.
Reed will head to the free throw line once again. That foul is against Drew Carter. That's his first, team third. Reed is 2 for 5 from the free throw line. He's got 8 points. 49-31 the score. Q&D with the lead. 6:21 to go in the game. And the 18-point lead for Q&D is their largest. And he's looking to extend on that. If he could make either of these. Wait. We've got blood.
Oh, no, he's
waiting.
Got blood on the uniform of Carrick. Not only did he twist an ankle, then somebody bled on him.
He's like, I don't really think it's my blood either, sir. So someone else has blood too.
They used the magic spray.
Yeah.
What do you think's in that?
I believe it's hydrogen peroxide, if I'm not mistaken.
What's worse for you, that or the blood? Dried blood on the uniform or little chemicals? We're not sure what it is.
It's hydrogen peroxide.
Sure it is.
First one's up and good for Reed. He's got 9. He'll get another here. Makes it 50-31, 19-point lead.
You can read that label from here.
I can't read that label from here, but I know that's what I would use to get it off of me. Second one is up and also good for Reed. He's got 10. Second man in double figures for Q&D.
I'm a little worried about why you would have blood on yourself, but we'll just...
I work with people that bleed, Charlie.
Oh, okay. Here's a runner up by Carter, no good. Rebound on the play, Hoke, and he's fouled. John works for a hospital, by the way. He's not
Reed second, team second.
Not an axe murderer that we know of.
And sends Hoke to the free throw line, shooting 2. He's 1 for 1 from the free throw line. He's got 3 points. He had the first 3 points of the game and has yet to score since then. It's a 20-point lead right now for Q&D. That's their biggest. 6:08 to go in the ball game. First one up for Hoke is good. He's got 4. He'll get another.
Just size-wise, a bad matchup for Porta.
Especially if they're not going to shoot well from 3.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Hoke makes them both. He's got 5.
51-33, 6:07 left. Ooh, here's F-Tank on like a layup drill, like you see before the game when there's no defenders out there.
He's got 6.
Look just like it, 20-point lead again. McClure drives, kicks out top to Carrick. Over to Marr. Marr takes off, drives in, offensive foul.
It's going to be Drew Marr's second, team 4th, 13th turnover on PORTA-A. Saw that one coming.
I believe the over-under was at 6.5 on the offensive fouls, so you probably
I think we're at 7 now, yeah.
Get a chance to cash the ticket as Togarepi back into the game as Young sits down. It's a joke, of course. No one is gambling on this game.
That'll be Drew Carter's second foul. Team 5th will walk to the other end and shoot 2.
5:51 to play. 20-point lead for Q&D. They and Williamsville look to be headed for a collision course in the championship game on Friday night at 7 o'clock.
Shooter will be Robbie Reed. He's been there a lot tonight. He's 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Make him 5 of 8. He's got 11. Tied with Allensworth for the biggest lead, or the biggest scorer for his team. And that 21-point lead is the biggest lead for Q&D. And second one no good. Rebound comes down to Carter, his second.
Blue Jays on the attack. Here's the ball knocked free, but run down by McClure in the backcourt. Over to Carter. He'll try the dribble drive. Spin move at the rim. Up and in for two.
He's got two.
Makes it 54-35. As Canoyer has the ball knocked loose. Run down by Togarepi. He's gone to a double team. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raiders on the sideline. Into the contest is Chase Allensworth. He'll sit down Togarepi. Raiders with the big lead and the basketball now, as Eftink has it near the center line. To Dance, drives, gets it down low to Canoyer, who spins it in for another two.
He's got 10. Third man in double figures now for QND.
Things have just looked really easy on both ends for this Raiders team after the first quarter tonight. If you're just joining us, it was an 18-11 Porta lead after one, but it's been all QND since. Just an avalanche by this Raiders squad. And they've made nothing easy for Porta.
Porta 1 of 10 from three, make them 1 of 11 from three.
Rebound down to Eftink. He'll get it to Dance, and he'll be fouled by Carrick.
That'll be Carrick's third. Dance to the free throw line shooting two. He's 1 for 2 from there. He's got 7 points on the day. 56-35 the score. QND with the lead. 4:51 to go in the game. Alex Dance shooting two. His first is up and good. He's got one more coming. Into the game comes Barrett Morse as Drew Carter sits down. On a made free throw, Connor Young would come back in for QND, and Dance makes it. He's got 9 now.
58-35 with just under 5 minutes to play. As Marr brings the toward the front court. Over to McClure, drives the baseline, floater up and in for two. McClure with another bucket, give him 10 on the night. Dance brings it across, finds Eftink. Back out near the half-court line, Dance, and he's fouled by Marr.
Marr's third. We'll send Eftink to the free throw line. Nope, Dance to the free throw line. Shooting 2 more. He's got 9. He could be the 4th man in double figures if he could make one here. And his first falls through, give him 10. Makes it 59-37.
And we get a timeout by Porta-A. 4:28 left, 59-37. Raiders on top.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2022 Ford Bronco has 12,500 miles, is priced at $39,500, and would look great in your garage or driveway. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive, 217-939-7664.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Following the timeout taken by Porta-A Central, we'll see Alex Dance at the free throw line shooting one. Thanks to Adams Fiber for being our timeout sponsor. When you're needing your internet to be solid for you, whether you're at work or playing one of those fancy video games, Adams Fiber, local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Follow the fiber.net. Here's Carrick on a take to the rim, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Reed for QND. Raiders with a big lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Here's Young, and he'll be hand-checked, and will shoot 2.
It'll be McClure's 4th. Young to the free throw line, shooting his first 2 free throws of the day. He's got 2 points. 60-37 the score. Q&D with a 23-point lead, 4:02 to go in the game. His first is up and good. He's got another coming.
Coming in for Porta for the first time tonight is Nate Keller, a 5'11 senior, sits Oak down.
And he's got one more coming. His second is up and also good. Young's got 4 now.
62-37. With just under 4 minutes left. Here's a steal now by Conoyer. Gives the ball to Dance, and he'll walk it up for the Raiders. Pretty dominant performance here against a good Porta squad. Now F-Tank soars and scores 2 more.
A lot of them have been scored just like that.
Yeah, they have.
Drive to the basket and say, step in front of me and stop me, and Porta has a few times, but...
Here's a 3 put up and good. Nate Keller with the trick. Good for him, the senior. Fresh into the game and into the book with 3 points. Dance on the dribble out top with 3:17 remaining. He'll try the dribble drive, looks down to Conoyer, who puts it up and in for another 2. And
he's got 12.
Whistle and a timeout Greg Alt makes. This wants to get the subs into the game as Gavin Dolman's back in. Also we see Jackson Pyatt, the 6-foot senior. John Dom, who we saw earlier. Togarepi is in along with Carter Miller. On the other side, Carrick will sit down as we see into the contest for the first time Gavin Gronwald, a junior, and Barrett Morse, a senior, who's back in. Here's a drive in, shot up, no good. McClure, but the rebound run down by Marr. Out to Keller. Looking for Gronwald. We saw Gronwald as one of the first guys off the bench at the Winchester tournament for this Porta squad, as Marr's shot going to find the mark.
He's got 9.
66-42. 2:40 remaining. Pyatt with it out front. Hands it off to Dom. Out to Togarepi. To Miller on the left side. Raiders can't afford to be patient here if they'd like, as they have the big lead in the basketball. This ball comes to Dom. He'll drive in. Shot up no good. Rebound on the offensive side, though, to Dolman. And now another foul.
Foul is going to be on Keller, his first. And
423rd foul in the quarter by Porta.
Miller to the free throw line, I believe, shooting 2. His first is up and short, no good.
And, of course, an estimated number. Sully Walker in, a 6'3 junior. Also, we see Xavier Douglas, a 6-foot junior, in for the Raiders. If Miller can make this one, we'll see Patrick Ginnenbacher.
Second one is no good. Short rebound comes down to Barrett Morse.
Sorry, Patrick. We'll have to wait. 2:07 remaining. Gronwald with the basketball on the bounce. Big round of applause for a couple of seniors who came off the floor for the final time for Porta. And Griffin McClure and Drew Marr, 2 fine players for that squad, as the ball now knocked into the backcourt. Morse will run it down. Gronwald with it in the corner right side with 1:45 to play. He'll try the dribble drive. Shot up on the run, no good. Rebound pulled down by Walker. Into the front court, Douglas on the run. Left-hand shot blocked by Carter and out of bounds. That will allow Patrick Ginnenbacher to come in along with Royce Boyd. Boyd is a 6'3 junior. Ginnenbacher.
Sounds like a Camp Point name to me, Charlie.
We've got a few at Q&D over the years, I believe, as well.
Just a few.
Just a few really, really good ones. 1:25 left. Raiders going to improve to 17-10 on the year and meet state-ranked Williamsville in the championship on Friday night. As Pyatt gets to the rim, shot no good. Follow-up won't fall for Ginnenbacher. Gets his own board again, is mugged, and the ball stolen away. They also got his wallet and his left shoe, it looks like. As Gronwald brings it across with a minute to play. To Pettit on the left side. He'll try a tough fadeaway, no good. Rebound down. On the offensive side, Nate Keller. He'll put it back up, won't fall. Rebound Gronwald, no good. It's an all-out slugfest under the basket, and it will stay with Porta. As into the contest for the Blue Jays is Colin Johnson, a 5'9" sophomore, as Nate Keller sits down for a final time, the senior, for Porta-A.
Came in and hit one of their 2 threes on the day.
Yeah. A nice round of applause. It's been a good season for Porta as Carter drives in now and is fouled. They got a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Been a good season, John, but just ran into a QND team that honestly just a little bigger and a little stronger than them.
Ginnenbacher's first foul, team third. And Carter to the free throw line shooting 1. His shot is up and too long, no good. Rebound comes down to Grunwald.
He'll get it to Carter, now back to Gronwald with 34 seconds to play on the right side. Here's a three-point shot up for Bryce Davis, no good. And the rebound tipped out and run down by Pettit. 25 seconds remaining. Stay tuned for the Logan Ag post-game show. We'll have final stats, also name our player of the game. Missed shot, rebound Ginnenbacher. He'll bring it toward the front court. Hands it off to Douglas, who can just hold this one out. Final in this regional semifinal matchup, a 66-44 win for Quincy Notre Dame over Porta-A Central. A slight upset as QND the 5, Porta the 4 seed, but QND showing they were the superior team tonight with a big 22-point victory. We head to the Logan Ag postgame show. Final stats and our player of the game named next.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. Final in this one, a 66-44 win for Quincy Notre Dame as they defeat Porta-A Central in the regional semifinal that advanced to the championship game Friday night against Williamsville. Logan Agri-Service with locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, and in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Call Logan Ag for all your agricultural needs, 217-833-2375.
The Porta-A Blue Jays finished the game shooting 15 of 50 from the floor, 30%, 2 of 13 from 3, 15%, and 12 of 15 from the free throw line for 80%. They were led in scoring by 10 points for Griffin McClure, 9 points for Drew Marr, 9 points for Levi Hoagland, 5 points for Clayton Hoke, 4 points for Drew Carter, Jet Carrick with 4 also, and 3 points for Nate Keller late in the game on a made three-pointer. For the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders, they finished the game shooting 25 of 40 from the floor, 62.5%, 2 of 9 from 3, 22%, 14 of 22 from the free throw line, 64%, led in scoring by 12 points from Jackson Kenoyer, 11 points all in the first half by Jay Salinsworth, 11 also for Alex Dance, and 11 for Robbie Reed. 8 points for Bo Eftink, 3 points for TJ Togarepi, 4 points for Connor Young, 6 points for Carter Miller. I believe that's everyone.
Pretty balanced scoring for the Raiders tonight. And again, after that first quarter, they just turned it on and never looked back in this one in the big 66-44 victory. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the big night for Jackson Kenoyer? John put in a dozen, played well on the defensive side as well. He is tonight's player of the game for Quincy Notre Dame as they advance to the regional championship, where they will meet Williamsville on Friday night at 7 o'clock. We hope you'll join us then. Pregame coverage around 6:40. For John and Justin, I'm Charlie Hull, thanking you for joining us tonight on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.